Hello, my dear students. This is Mr. Shaima Gharib, and today's video about data handling, continuous data, the scatter graph. And in this video, we are going to talk about the line of best fit in details. You have to watch the previous parts to follow up with this part. Let's revise some rules before you watch any video. First, you have to sit in a quiet place. You should have your pen and a piece of paper to take notes and to solve the questions. You should pause the video after each question, then you try to answer on your own. Then you play the video to check your answer and to understand the question in case you get a wrong answer. Are you ready? Let's start. What is the line of best fit? This line is a line that best represents the data. This line goes through the middle of the points so that there are just about the same number of the points above the line as below the line. Do you remember this example? When you look at the direction of the points, all of them are going with the same direction, and as we said before in previous videos, this shows us positive correlation, which means if one of the variable increases, the other variable increases as well. So the line of best fit is a line that we can draw that could help in describing the direction of the points. So it goes with the same direction of the points, same as this line, for example. It's not done by ruler. It should be done by ruler, of course. Look at the number of points above the line and the number of points below the line. They are equal. This line can help us to estimate or to find the approximated value of any data that is not included in the question. We'll see in details in the coming examples. This line needs to have the right slope and direction. So it has to be going with the same direction of the points and of course with a right slope. So it shouldn't be less steeper or too steeper than the points. So now let's see some cases that describe the slope of the line of best fit. Look at the black solid line here. Is this line can be considered a good line of best fit? No. Why? Because this line is too steep than the direction of the points. It needs to be less steeper. So when I describe the slope for this line, I say the slope is too steep. What about this case? Look at the line, the solid one here. It's not going with the same slope as the point. All the points here is going with this direction, and the line here we can say it needs to be more steeper, so the slope here is not steep enough. Okay, so can you find the difference between the two cases? Here the line is too steep, but in this case the line is not steep enough. It needs to be more steeper. What about the line here? The slope here is just right. So this line is a good line of best fit. Now let's see more cases. So as we said, the slope here is too steep because the points do not go up as quickly as this line. And the second case, when the slope is not steep enough because also the points don't go up as quickly as this line. And the third case, when the slope is just right. And look at this case here. The direction of the line is same direction of the points, but the only difference that all the points are under the line. The line does not go through the points. So in this case, the line is going with the same direction as the point, but the line is higher than the points. So we say the slope here in this case is too high. The second one here, the line is also going with the same direction of the points. It's parallel to the direction of the points, but this time all the points are above the line. So we say the slope here is too low because almost all the points are above the line. And this is a case of just right slope. So please, you have to use the exact words to describe the slope of the line of best fit. So far, we talked about too steep, not steep enough, just right, too high, too low. Now look at this case. This is the direction of the points, and this is the direction of the line. What do you think? The slope here is going in a wrong direction. So we say the slope has a wrong direction. Now let's see how we can draw the line of best fit. After we plot all the data, all the points on the graph, we have to use a ruler to draw the line through the points that has the right slope and where there are about the same number of points below and above the line. Look at this example here. We have all the points plotted already on the graph, and we are going to try to draw the line of best fit through these points. So we are going to get our ruler and try to put the ruler so that the number of points above the line will be the same as the number of points below the line. And then we are going to draw our line. Then we're going to check again one more time. Look at this line. It passes through 3 points, and there are 4 points above the line and 4 points below the line, as you can see. So this is how we draw the line of best fit. You have to give some trials until you get the correct position to the line of best fit. Considering what we said before, the number of points above the line should be the same as below the line, and the line must go with the same direction of the points through the points. It could pass through 2 or 3 or 4 points, whatever the number of points you want to draw the line according to the data you are given. Now let's see some questions about the line of best fit. We are going to choose the correct word to describe the slope of the line. So the first shape here, the slope is too high. As we can see, the line is above all the points, but it's going with the same direction parallel to the points. In the second one here, it is just wrong direction. In this example, it's too steep. In this example, it's not steep enough. In these two examples, the first one, the slope of the line is just right. And in the second one is too low. As you can see, the line is below all the points. Now let's read this question together. The scatter graph below shows information about the number of hours spent revising for a test and the test result for a group of 8 students. We have 8 scores here for 8 students. And we have the time spent in hours, and we have the test score percentage. Let's see question number 1. Daisy spent 7 hours revising for the test. What is Daisy's test score? So we are going to go to number 7, hours, and then which means this cross is for Daisy. So we are going to read her score, which is 60%. Question B, Harry's test score was 30%. So this is the 30%, which means this is Harry. Then we are going to read the hours that he spent revising. So it will be 1 hour, as you can see from the graph. Question C, draw a line of best fit. So as we said, we are going to use the ruler and identify the correct position so that the number of points above the line should be the same as the number of points below the line. And of course, the direction of the line should be the same direction as the points. Then we are going to draw the line. Look at the points here, 1, 2, 3 below the line and 1, 2, 3 above the line, and the line passes through these 2 points. Okay, so after we draw the line of best fit, so we can use the line of best fit to estimate or to find an approximated value that is not given in the test. Yani for example, at 1 hour, there is one student who scored 30% when he spent 1 hour. What about 2 hours? Do we have any of the students that spend 2 hours? No, but we can find out using an approximated score using the line of best fit. Same as the coming question here. Another student spent 6 hours revising for the test. Use your line of best fit to estimate their test score. So we are going to go to number 6 hours and we'll go up until we meet the line of best fit. Then we are going to read the score, which is 68%. So the line of best fit can give us an approximated value for any data that is not included in the question. One more question, the scatter graph representing 11 students' score out of 100 on their math and English tests. So we have 11 students on this graph. Let's see question number 1. Describe the relation between the math score and the English score. What do you think? From the direction of the line and the direction of the pattern of the points, we can say this relation is showing us negative correlation, which means as the math score increases, the English score decreases, or as the English score increases, the math score decreases. So this relation is negative correlation. Question B, Ami's math score is 92. So when we look at where is number 92 with the math mark, here it is. What is her English score? We are going to read Ami's English score. So it's about 33, it's between 32 and 34. And this cross is for Amy. Question C, use the line of best fit to estimate the student's English score if he scored 60 in math. When we look at 60 in math, we will not find any student of these 11 students. So in this case, we can use the line of best fit to estimate the mark of English as follows. We are going to find the meeting point with the line, then we are going to read, which is 52. Is this clear? How do we use the line of best fit to find any value that is not within the given data in the question? This will be the end of our session today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much and see you soon.